Vice President Kashim Shettima has approved the constitution of a multi-sectoral committee to drive the goals of the Human Capital Development Program of the federal government. Shettima constituted the committee after a meeting with World Bank's country director for Nigeria, Shibam Chowdhury, in the presidential villa Abuja. Also in attendance were the chairman of the Dangote Foundation, Aliko Dangote, founder of the Tony Elumelu Foundation, Mr. Tony Elumelu, and the coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Ali Pate, among others. Shettima stressed the need for government and partners to invest in human capital development to create a workforce that was not just globally competitive but also adaptable to the modern demands of the 21st century. Earlier, Minister of Health and Social Welfare Professor Pate underscored the importance of investing in human resources. He noted that going forward, stakeholders involved in the Human Capital Development Program of the Tinubu administration will reinforce and harness existing data.
His Excellency the Vice President convened this meeting to discuss how government, within the overall vision of the renewable agenda, can come together with state governments, partnering with the federal government, with private sector leaders, and we're fortunate that we have among the wealthiest, we have the wealthiest Nigerians and Africans that are here. How do we work with them alongside our external development partners to ensure that we invest properly in health, in basic health care, the sector-wide program to improve population health outcomes, improve nutrition of our young children, empower our women, our girls, but also on the education side to deal with the issues of quality of education and girls' education in particular, and the labor market. And they are the major employers, as well as others that are employing our youth.
For his part, Dangote commended the foresight of the Vice President to convene the meeting. According to him, it underpins the commitment of the Tinubu-led administration to address challenges around human capital development.
Well, it is about partnership. What we have between us and the federal government, we've been on this for a very, very long time. It is to do with three things: health, education, and jobs. And I think Professor Fati, Honorable Minister of Health and Coordinating Minister, we started with him right from the beginning. He was the person that actually championed the elimination of this polio, right even from the beginning. We started with him. He brought us together, Aliko Dangote Foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The first time that we signed agreement with Kano State, and then we started signing with other states. So our own, as philanthropist, is for us to partner with the government and make sure that, yes, they do what is right, and also to put our money on the table, and we are ready to do so.
Similarly, Elumelu pledged his support for the federal government's initiatives to develop Nigerians' human capital.
We have a lot of young ones, and every year about 3 million young people enter the job market. We need to think about these young people. We need to think about our future as a country. We need to prioritize our young ones. We need to develop them. We need to give them economic hope and opportunities so that we can collectively develop and then say no to extremism and yes to prosperity. I am happy that this is happening under this government, and I'm happy that the Vice President convened all of us to support this initiative.
Also, the World Bank country director, Nigeria, Chowdhury, pledged the bank's support for the HCD program of the federal government in the areas of technical assistance and strengthening of databases.